Today we are reacting to some guy that I haven't seen in a long time. We're reacting to Watch Leap. Obviously, you dropped another video, and we are finally watching it. So let's get into it.
Out in the streets. From rappers checking and pressing their ops in their hoods to ops coming after rappers and trying to press them. These streets are never really safe for anyone in the rap game.
Never.
1 minute you could be out cruising with your squad, and the next minute there could be bullets flying over your head. Keep watching till the end of this video to see 6 rappers who got ran up on live. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches, chains, and more. Follow at the Ice Champ on Instagram now. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is another rapper who has been caught lacking more than once. Back in 2021, a video went viral on Instagram that showed 6ix9ine getting pressed by the passengers of another passenger from the other vehicle was seen pointing his phone at 6ix9ine and yelling at him saying, "That's a f***ing rat!" Wow. 6ix9ine's car eventually sped away, but apparently it didn't end there. The passengers in the other vehicle caught up to the rapper and continued to press him while the cars were in motion. This time, 6ix9ine clapped back at them saying, "How are we stuck in traffic and you not moving? Aren't you the big move? Aren't you the big move? I said move on me. Move on me. Get out of the car and move on me. Get out of the car and move on me."
Alright, so move on me. Move on me. Get out the car and move on me.
Both cars then sped off and went their separate ways. Again in March 2023, 6ix9ine was spotted at LA Fitness in Florida. The guys pulled out their phones and started recording 6ix9ine, calling him a and a snitch. They kept recording him until they boxed him into the restroom and started beating him up. At the time, 6ix9ine had no security guards and there was no one to protect him. The guys beat him up pretty badly and left him bleeding in the restroom. He recovered from his injuries pretty quickly and was spotted outside the country on vacation. He later hopped on his Instagram Live, letting fans know that he wasn't going to be around for a while and that he wanted to lay low. NBA Youngboy. In May 2019, NBA Youngboy was out chilling with his gang and his girlfriend in Miami. Apparently, he was supposed to perform at Rolling Louds, but couldn't make it due to an incident that almost took his life. NBA Youngboy and his girlfriend were about to leave their hotel for the event when they were held up by a truck that was parked right beside them. The guys in the truck knew it was NBA Youngboy and immediately started firing at his vehicle.
Yeah.
Thankfully, NBA Youngboy wasn't hit, but his girlfriend took a bullet to the shoulder. She suffered no life-threatening injuries and recovered from her wounds. The police couldn't determine why NBA Youngboy and his crew were attacked, but after a series of investigations, they discovered that the incident was connected to the war between the TBG gang and the NBA gang. The police tracked a phone call between the 2 TBG members, Lil Yoshi and another member, who was already locked up in prison. Further investigation revealed that Lil Yoshi was not only in Miami, he was also staying at the same hotel where NBA Youngboy and his girlfriend were staying. To make things even more intense, Lil Yoshi bragged about the incident in one of his songs, Straight Facts, where he said, "Same day he dropped that video, I pulled up where he at, in Miami." Lil Yoshi and Fredo Bang were later arrested in Miami on outstanding warrants in Louisiana. Fredo Bang was let out of prison after a few months, but Lil Yoshi, on the other hand, remained locked up for 7 counts of attempted murder, which included the NBA Youngboy Miami situation. After being locked up for over a year, he pleaded guilty to the charges and was sentenced to 15 years behind bars.
15 years?
Julio has been tagged and recognized as one of Florida's most disrespectful rappers. There was a time when he shot a music video at the graveyard where some of his ops were buried. Due to all the disrespect and dissing Julio did, his ops weren't just going to let all of it slide. In November 2021, at around 5 in the morning, Julio was leaving his studio after recording a track when his ops spotted him. He tried to get into his truck, but his ops started letting out shots into his vehicle. He noticed that he was grazed by a bullet on his ankle, but decided not to go to the hospital since it didn't seem very serious. Later that day, he hopped on his Instagram Live to let his fans know how the incident went down. And whoever was y'all played, y'all was supposed to run down, like y'all was supposed to get up on some. That return fire, that oughta get a off you.
Did not know shooters. I ended my whole clip on my daddy. Stop playing with me. And I didn't get hit. I got grazed in the leg. Stop playing.
Kodak Black. In April 2021, Kodak Black was in Tallahassee for the Culture Fest, where he was performing. After the show, Kodak Black and his entourage left the event. Apparently, they didn't know they were being followed by several vehicles from the event. On arriving at McDonald's, Kodak Black went inside to pick up his food, and that's when the vehicles pulled up right outside. As Kodak Black was trying to make his way back to his vehicle, the guys who were following him started letting off shots. Kodak's bodyguard was shot in the leg and was rushed to the hospital, while Kodak survived the incident. A day after the incident, Kodak Black went on his Instagram Live, ranting about how pissed he was that some guys tried to jump him at McDonald's. In the video, he said, "Someone trying to
Really?
come at me. I'm coming through sliding, bro. You talking about? Coming through sliding, man." He continued saying, "If you know that's Yak Whip right there. If you know you trying to blame some homie, you gonna hit the whip, bro. That's gone. You hit the whip." Lil Reese. This is one rapper caught by his ops way too many times. Back in 2019, a video went viral of Lil Reese getting beat up and robbed by 5 guys in the streets. A few months later, Lil Reese took to his Instagram Live to clear the air about what really happened, admitting that he got jumped but stood his ground. In the video, he said, "Mother beat me up? Where'd they do that at?" That wasn't the end of that situation. Before the year ended, Lil Reese was out depositing some money into his bank account when a vehicle pulled up on him and fired some shots at him. He ended up getting a bullet to the neck and was severely injured. Thankfully, he survived and was able to recover from his injuries. Rico Reckless. Rico Reckless is a rapper from Chicago who's famous for beefing with damn near everyone in the city. He came up as a Black P. Stone, one of the scariest gangs ever in Chicago. He decided to start his own crew and stop banging sets. Last year, Rico ran into some fans who wanted to take a picture. At first, Rico was down with the whole situation, but one of the fans made a funny comment about trying to rob him. And that's when Rico pulled the plug on the situation by telling them to back away. Rico hopped in an Uber to leave when someone beside a gas station pulled out his gun and let out shots, smashing into Rico's Uber. The rapper got hit in the back, but the wound wasn't so serious and he made a full recovery. Rico Reckless said he didn't know who did it and never really cared when he was asked in interviews. In one of his numerous interviews, he talked about the situation, saying, "They waited till I got far as hell, didn't get the clap in the heat. And I ended up just getting on the back over a picture. It happened in Chicago. I was in the gas station. It was crazy because I don't even know what happened." Do you think these rappers stood a chance against these ops? Join the conversation and let us know in the comments below. Thanks.
Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We will see you all next time. Peace.